Hi guys, this is Clara, and this video is going to be a get ready with me, and I'm going to be using products that I just filmed on another video, an Ulta haul. So I'm going to be using some of those products. I have almost enough to do a whole complete face. I did have to pull in a couple of products that I did not purchase, but most of the stuff on my face is new to me. And I'll let you know if I like it. I'll show you, share with you what I purchased. And so far I'm very happy with everything I put on my face. So hopefully it has a long-standing, power, and I'll continue to love it. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, just stay tuned. Thank you guys. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get started with this get ready with me. So I'm going to start with the Maybelline. This is the Maybelline 24 hour, the new one that they have. And I've heard a lot of good things about it. My daughter uses it and she really likes it. So this is in the shade 120, and I did purchase it online, so I'm hoping that it is the right shade. In other Maybelline foundations, I do use the same powder, the same shade, the 120, so hopefully this will be right. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. Come on. Okay, here we go. So let's see how this works. I haven't used it, so I have to pump it a couple of times. I am using a mirror so that I can see what I'm doing, because the viewfinder is just not enough. So this is supposed to be pretty much full coverage and long wearing. So let's see. I'm going to start out with a brush just to make it a little quicker. But no, I usually use a beauty blender to apply my foundation. But I want to see how it does with a brush. So I think it looks nice on the face. Now, even though it's full coverage, I can still see my dark spots, so I'm going to put just a little bit more just in that area. See if I can cover that just a little more. I'm also going to use some corrector that I normally put on before I do foundation, but what can I say? I forgot. So I wanted to do this like a little chatty kind of get ready with me. I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. I have some subscribers that have been with me for a little length of time, so I thought maybe get to know each other a little better. So I'm 62 years old. I have loved makeup all my life, and I do it because I love to do it. I don't mind. I mean, even though my face doesn't look perfect when I don't have makeup, I still don't mind, just going to Publix or, going to Target or something without makeup. It's not, I don't feel hung up about it. I don't feel like, yeah, I'm 62, what can I do? I'm aging, and that's life, and I embrace it. When I go to the beach, I don't wear any makeup. I always make sure that I wear sunscreen, but it's, not only because of the wrinkles that the sun, can give you, but also because I do not want skin cancer. So when I go to the beach, usually when I come back, you can barely tell that I've been to the beach. So this is the L'Oreal True Match, and this is the peachy color, just to try to cover the dark circles. Definitely have some today. And I slept pretty well last night, but wow, sure doesn't look like it. So I usually just try to blend that with my finger. So I've been married since 1974, so see, it's gonna be 44 years in November. I'll be 63 in October. I have 2 children. I have a beautiful daughter and a very handsome son. I have 5 grandchildren, 2 girls and 3 boys, ranging the age from 19 to 4 years old. And that's what makes me happy, my family, spending time with my family, my grandchildren. I lost my mother almost 4 years ago. I have my dad still alive. He's 87 years old. and I do get to spend a lot of time with him. And you know, every day he requires a little bit of more you know, time and attention, but I definitely love it, and I cherish every moment that I get to spend with him. And this is the Maybelline Age Rewind. I'm almost out, so I actually purchased a backup. That's one of the things I bought at Ulta. And I always put it low. I don't put it right against my lash line so that it doesn't crease. And the this I only use it if my circles, dark circles, are really bad. If they're not super bad, I don't use it. I believe in the less product that you use, the better. So yes, my father is 87. I love spending time with him. I cherish every moment. I miss my mom still terribly, even though it's been almost 4 years. But I don't think it's anything that I'll ever, I mean, I've learned to deal with it, but there's times where I still want to pick up the phone and call her and just chit chat for a few minutes. So I work full time, which makes it very difficult to do videos. I usually have to do all my videos on the weekend. The only times that I get to sneak a new one is if it's an unboxing or something, because those are a little shorter and they don't require as much editing. But the longer ones like this one is usually just on the weekends. It's very hard to do it. I get home from work and I have to cook, and you know, I have my dad, 1 week I have him 3 evenings a week for dinner, and then the other week I have him 3. My sister and I rotate. So it's very difficult to come home and cook dinner and spend time with him and do videos. And on the other nights that I don't have him, I'm so exhausted that even though I love YouTube and I love doing videos, I just can't find the energy. And I find that when I try to do a video and I'm very tired, I don't do a very good job. I call highlighters. No, what was it? That it was a primer or something? I don't know. I kept calling it a highlighter, and it was not a highlighter. But, you know, I was tired, and my brain was saying one thing, and my eyes was seeing another. So anyway, this is the concealer, and now we're going to use the powder to set it. And I am using, I have a hair in my eye. Okay, I am using the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is in the shade 10, which is Fair Light. They really don't have translucent per se, so I just got like one of the lightest shades. I love this powder. I have the Laura Mercier that I use, you know, I also love, but it's a lot more expensive, and on a day-to-day I don't really use it because, you know, this one does a great job and is a lot more affordable. So I use this a lot. It's one of my favorite powders. So see, I'm talking to you and I forgot to put eye primer on. So let me do that real quick. Little scatterbrain today, what can I say? So I'm gonna use the Milani eye primer. This again is very affordable and it does a great job. I really do enjoy this. It's just as good as high-end. It helps your eyeshadows stay on all day. They don't crease. It's a wonderful eye primer. So just do it lightly. I'm not pressing hard on my or pulling on my eyes. Everything that you do with your face, guys, has to be gentle, gentle, gentle. So just kind of set that with a powder a little bit. I go very lightly under my eyes. I don't put a lot of powder under my eyes because that just creases. So just enough to set the concealer, but I don't want anything caked. And I usually like pouncing because I feel that that helps with the pores. It kind of minimizes the pores a little bit. Okay, so we're done with that. So now we're going to do the eyes. I usually do bronzer, blush, and all that afterwards. So the palette that I am using, this is a new palette. And this is one that I'm going to show in the Ulta haul. And this is the Urban Decay Beach Shadow Palette. Whoa, here we go. I forgot that you were zoomed in. And this is what the palette looks like. It is very pretty. It has some colors on there that I normally don't wear, the blue and the like the turquoise. But let's see if I can do like a little pop of color. So this one is Salt. This one is Blaze. The second one is Blaze. The third one is Heat Wave, Daybreak, 16th Street, Double Dip, Plunge, and the last one is Wedge. These are some really pretty colors. So it seems to have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 6 that have shimmer, and it looks like there's only 2 that are matte. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the salt and put it all over my eye, just to give me like a blank canvas to add color to it. It feels very creamy and easy to apply. It doesn't seem too powdery right now. I don't see a lot of fallout or kickback, or kick up, should I say. Okay, so the next color that I'm going to go is with Daybreak, and I'm going to use that in my crease. And I'm going to use not a huge crease. This is the Sigma 143. Wow, it's very pigmented. Go lightly. If you have this palette, make sure that you do it very, very lightly. I didn't think it was going to be that pigmented. Usually I find that the Urban Decay shadows, they're a little drier normally. I think that they're getting better with their formula, and they're a little creamier and a little more pigmented, but I have a palette that is all mattes, and I do like it, but I feel like I have to really apply a lot to get any color. So this is what I was expecting from this, and nope, this is a lot more pigmented, and it's beautiful though. What a pretty shade. I really like that. So I'm going to blend it in a little more with a bigger brush, so it's not so bam. It's pretty though, I like it. Well, it doesn't matter what palette I guess. I always end up with the same warm colors. I just love the warm colors. I don't do too many cool color looks. I do have some purples and things like that, but I don't know. And they look okay on me, but for some reason. So we're gonna make this a simple look today. I really don't want a lot of colors on me. And we're going out to dinner later to celebrate one of my grandson's birthday. He turns 14 today. So we're going out to dinner. We always do that whenever someone in the family is having a birthday. We always get together and have dinner to celebrate it. And then for the kids, we still have like a bigger family get together, and we'll be doing that tomorrow. But today it's just basically my daughter and her family, and my son and his kids, and my dad and us, my husband and I. So I always enjoy getting together. Doesn't matter the reason or the excuse. Hopefully it won't be storming later, because we're having bad weather in Florida. So this is the color Blaze that I just put all over my lid with my finger. And I find that if you use your finger, you get a little more pigment than if you use a brush. So right now I'm just going to kind of make sure that there's no line in between both shades. So I'm just gonna go over it with a brush one more time. This is pretty, guys. I like this. I like this a lot. So let's see, I think I want to go with this one on the outer part of my lid, just to give it a little more not a pop of color, but just to make this a little darker. I think I'm going to mix Heat Wave and Wedge. I like both of those. Very nice. I like it. And then with what's left over on the brush, I'm going to go on my lower lid. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to do the same on the other side. Just a little, not a lot. And then just kind of like tie them together. The bottom and the lower lash and the upper lid. So I'm just going to go over with the brush again to kind of blend them together. Now I want to do something with, I'm wearing blue. So maybe with this blue over here, do like a little bit maybe at the end. Let's hope I don't end up regretting this. So I think I'm going to use this brush right here. Kind of do it like a liner. Let's see. I think I'm going to use a pencil brush instead. That brush is not very good. I'm going to use this one. And this is just an e.l.f. brush. My brushes are not all the same brand. I have like e.l.f. and Morphe and Real Techniques and... Let me see if I can get a... I can't see very well. This is not applying very well, so I'm going to wet my brush a little bit. See if that does a better job. Much better. I didn't have to wet it again, it's still damp. Oh no, I just messed up my new blush. I stuck the brush into it. Okay. So I think that's all I want to do with the blue. So I think that's it for my shadow. Now I'm going to put some mascara on. And I'm going to use some mascara primer. This is the one from Lancome. I don't always use a primer, but I'm going to use it today. So like I was saying, we have some kind of a tropical storm warning in Florida. And it's been raining for several days. It's supposed to get really bad later today and tomorrow. So I don't think we're going to get hit with anything bad. Just rain, and some areas in Florida are going to flood. But sometimes we have flooding with just bad rain, you know, not even without, even if there's no tropical storm. So I hope it helped that you guys, I told you a little more about myself. I've been working in my same job for 25 years and I am ready to retire. It sounds terrible, but I'm kind of looking forward to being a little older so I can retire. I am tired of working and I would love to do YouTube full-time because I really do enjoy it. I think that there's not enough channels out there for mature skin. I think that a lot of women, okay, it's never a complete look without mascara somewhere in my face other than my eyelashes. So I got some there, so we'll let it dry. But I don't think there's enough channels on YouTube regarding mature skin. I think, and that's just from people that some people that I know, that they feel that once you're a certain age, you can wear glitter, or you can wear, you know, stuff that has shimmer, and you can wear anything. You know, makeup is, you know, wash yourself at the end of the day, and you should wear whatever makes you happy. You know, what works for me or what I like or don't like doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, it's gonna work for you. You know, I love glitter, but I don't like the way it looks on me. I don't like to have glitter all over my face. I feel like anytime I put glitter, it ends up that my whole face has glitter, and even for days sometimes you can't get rid of it. So it doesn't work for me. Is it beautiful? Absolutely. Do I like to see it on other people? Absolutely. But, you know, makeup is what makes you happy, and you can use anything in moderation. You know, this blue, I mean, you can barely see it on my eyes, but I think it's pretty. Maybe the next time I'll use a little more blue, you know, and it's fine. It's no big deal. But, you know, age has nothing to do with it, guys. You know, we have to embrace who we are, make the best of it. And if putting on a bright lipstick makes you happy, put on that bright lipstick. You know, no one's going to tell you not to. This is the Essence / Princess Mascara. This is $5 at Ulta. They also carry it. I've seen it, I believe, at Target for the same price. And look what a great job it does with one coat. You can't beat that. This is one of the best mascaras that I have ever tried. Inexpensive, affordable. You know, it lasts all day. It doesn't flake. It doesn't smudge. Now, I can't wear it on my bottom lash line because everything smudges on my bottom lash line. So I have to use waterproof. My eyes are very watery. So it's not the mascara's fault. It's just, you know, I guess it's better to have watery eyes than to have dry eyes. But yeah. So I love this mascara. I really, really do. So I have a little extra piece there that doesn't belong. There we go. So now I'm going to do my bottom lashes, and for that I'm going to use a deluxe size sample of the waterproof Lancome Monsieur Big. And oh, the brush is a lot smaller than the regular Monsieur Big, I believe. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm getting it confused with another one. I'm sorry if you can't see. Then after this, I'm going to do my brows and then finish the look. Ah, got it again. Seems to be a little dry or something. I don't know. Here we go. I guess it just didn't have enough product on the brush. Okay. So yes, I've been wearing makeup since I was allowed to wear makeup. I'm Cuban, so my parents did not allow me to wear makeup till I turned 15. But ever since I was allowed to, I always wear makeup. And I remember when I started working, I used to save my money so that I could go buy makeup. And the first high-end brand that I ever purchased was Clinique. And I really did enjoy that. You know, now I don't really use Clinique. I do have a few lipsticks that I like, but I don't know. It's okay. I like it. It's a good brand. You know, they have really good ingredients in their products. But there's other brands that I enjoy more. But it's an excellent brand. I mean, they have really good skincare. You know, good ingredients, no perfumes. So I'm not knocking them. I just feel that, and maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like they're geared more towards younger people. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But they are excellent. And especially if you have, you know, like skincare problems, like if you break out on things like that, they do have a lot of good products for that. So definitely I would recommend them. Okay, so now I'm going to put a little bit of gel. This is the NYX Control Freak Brow Gel, what I use every day. Oh, and this was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. In medium brown. Okay, so now for bronzer, I'm going to use a new bronzer that I purchased. And this is the NARS, and this is the first NARS bronzer that I have. I don't have too many NARS products. And this is the Seaside bronzer. Let me see if it says anything. Sunwash diffusing bronzer. So it's not supposed to be as bam. It's supposed to be a little more diffused. So let's try it on and see. So it looks like it's very subtle, which I like. I'd rather add more than end up with too much from the very beginning. So this is pretty. Really doesn't have a scent. I'm so used to everything having scents now, like chocolate, vanilla. I need to color my hair, guys. My grays, oh my goodness, it's like I color my hair and 10 days later my grays are out again. Oh, it's a constant struggle. I just put a little bit on my neck to make sure that everything blends, and make sure that when you pick a foundation that you pick one that matches your neck more than your face, because your neck and your chest is always going to be darker than your face. So you want to match that, otherwise you're going to have that line of demarcation between your face and the rest of your body. So you always want to match, and it's usually going to be a little darker. Now I'm pretty fair skinned. I'm not very tanned at all. But yeah, a lot of people try to match the color of their face, and then they end up with a very dark foundation. So now I'm going to use another new product, which is the Morphe. It's a peachy. Did I show you guys the bronzer or not? I probably didn't. Look how pretty that is. That's beautiful. So pretty. I like it. So this is a Morphe Trio, and this is very affordable. I think this was like $10 at Ulta. It was either $10 or $12. See what I did with a brush? I hate when I do that to my products. You know, a lot of people are happy when they hit pan on their products. I don't like it. It makes me sad. I like to keep my products looking pretty. So this is the peach one, and this one is Maker. This one is Operator, and this one is Influencer. So let me swatch them for you. This is Maker, Operator, Influencer, and this one has a shimmer in it. It's glowy. So I think I'm going to use Maker, the first one, this one right here. This is pretty. Again, subtle. It doesn't, you know, you can build it, but it doesn't come out super pigmented to begin with, which I'd rather have. I really like the eyeshadow. It's very pretty, if I may say so myself. Okay, and now for highlighter. I'm going to use, this is a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder, which you can use on your entire face to give yourself a glow, but I'm going to use it as a, how do I open this? As a highlighter. Here we go. Very nice. So I'm going to use it as a highlighter, and I'm just going to swirl it on the whole thing instead of just picking one color, and just use a little bit back here. Trying to stay away from my pores. And it just gives you a little bit of a glow. Nothing big, which is what I like. It's a little powdery. I like that. It's very powdery. It's very powdery. It's very pretty. Okay, and now for lip color. This is also new, and this is by Pop Sugar, and is in the color Be the Boss. And I thought it was it's more of a gloss than, it's very nice, than a lip color. And my lips are very pale, so if I wear this by itself, you really can't see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a lip liner and then put this on top. And this is L'Oreal Color Reach Matte Lipstick in Matte Mastermind. Hi guys, so my camera turned off as I was trying to do my lips. So this is the lip gloss with the lip liner, and I'll show you what the lip liner looks like. It's like a mauve with some brown in it. And this is the lip gloss together. I also added a little more blue to my top lash line and a little bit to the bottom lash line, just to tie everything together. So this is the complete look. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new, please subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.